Welcome to another exciting edition of Todd and RevlisStar Play Minecraft. Direwolf, Feed the Beast with Direwolf modpack installed. I am Todd A. Sullivan from www.gadgethovel.com, and I play the OCD character who wants to make everything flat. And joining me is the man himself, Mr. Now you talk now.
Revlisstar.
You say words.
The words are so hard. Hi folks, Revlisstar at YouTube Revlisstar, whatever.
That's him right there. I never spell his name right. Like the intro of every one of my episodes says Todd and RevlisStar, Todd and Revolvar, Todd and Reservoir. I always get your name wrong.
And then one time it's Todd and Ratsilver.
Todd and Ratsilver. Are you Ratsilver? Is that another name you go by?
No,
cow.
That's Revlisstar backwards.
Revlisstar. Oh, is that where the name comes from? Where does your name come from?
It's just silver backwards and then star.
So Silver Star. So does Silver Star mean anything in particular?
Not really. It's just a name made up.
Ah. Well, it means something. It means you.
Exactly.
It is your identity. Slime plant seeds. We have weird seeds.
Yeah, I have no clue what those seeds do either.
I don't know either. I need to make an axe. Okay, so I would like to build on my... I will go punch trees. I'd like to build on my part of the tree house. You've made yourself a little bedroom and everything. I would like to do the same. So, I need to get some building materials. And that would start with some lumber. In a tree fort, lumber is really the primary building material. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to use like stone up in a tree. Seems like that would be heavy to bring it up the tree, and it would break the tree limbs, which is not a problem in the magical world of Minecraft where gravity is flexible, but just from a role-playing standpoint it seems silly.
Yeah.
Bam.
So I have a magic platform that's just floating there, so...
You do, but your magic platform is literally magic. It's like, it's a magical. It's very, very cool. Oh. I also don't have any... I don't even have any stone. Wow. How do I not even have just regular old stone? I'm going to delve into the scary cave and just try to grab some simple cobblestone. I'm not going to build my house out of it, but I need it for making an axe and such. I'm sure we have cobblestone in one of our incredibly disorganized treasure chests somewhere. But our chests are so disorganized that it's literally easier to just go mine some new stone than to try to find the existing stone in the midst of our chaos.
Yep. And then I'll steal it all again. What? Huh?
Yeah, probably.
I'll be like, good, he went and got some stone. Now I have something to use.
I needed some stone. Thank goodness. That's the only reason you play multiplayer, isn't it? So you never have to dig up any of your own resources.
I would like to think that, but that's more what my brother does. I seem to be his miner in that sometimes.
Yup. Well,
he's like, you got that series your guys are doing, so you can't really do any mods or else you'll get bored of the game, so you should just mine for me.
Right, so you don't get bored of the game.
Exactly.
Because mining is the exciting part. This way you don't have to waste your time with any of that boring construction.
Yeah.
You can just focus on the fun part.
Darn construction.
Digging. 62! Oh, I need 2 more to have a full stack.
Oh, I was waiting for that. Keep them doggies digging. Oh.
Oh, right! Alright, I now have a full stack of 64 stone. Oh, but I'm going to make an axe. And I don't want to break up my full stack, so I better get a little bit more stone to make the axe out of. Also, I need to run away from the creeper. Oh, creeper went boom. But he broke up some stone for me, so there we go. Now I've got my... Oh, maybe I was looking at cobblestone before, and because I'm using a texture pack that I'm unfamiliar with, I didn't recognize it. Oh, it looks much more black than what I'm accustomed to. That is okay. Alright.
Which pack are you using?
I'm using I forget. It's a magical one. I thought it would be very appropriate for your magical theme. It makes the torches look like candles. It makes everything look all like covered in runes and mystical, and it's let's see. If I go into options and I look at, it doesn't say anywhere when I'm actually in the game, does it?
Might be.
My resource pack. It's too much work. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, it makes all the stuff look cool, but weird.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I see your name way down below me. You must have gone underground too, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you digging?
See, I'm right here.
Oh, hi. I didn't know our cave went down. Boy, now it goes up. Wait. Oh, here's the ladder to go upstairs, and now there's a ladder to go downstairs. Oh, that's cool. What are you building downstairs?
Not sure yet. I think I'm going to work on that smeltery we talked about like 3 or 4 episodes ago.
I had a commenter on my website say that I should build a smelter in my single-player game so that I can build all kinds of cool Tinker's Construct items that break a whole bunch of blocks all at once and fell giant trees just by destroying the bottom and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, the axe is cool.
So that's cool. I can learn all about smelters from you, and then I can go build a smelter of my own in my single-player game without having to read any silly how-to guides on the internets first.
Well, the thing about the whole thing is that you don't have to go look it up, because those books you started the game with, one of them's like Materials and You or something like that. It literally is pretty much a guide on how to use smeltery.
Oh, I didn't really look in those books.
You're like, books? I don't want to read books.
Well, I was like, dude, if I need information, I'll go to the internet. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with this? Like, I hate when I start a game, a brand new game, and they have like a tutorial section. Because, guys, I will just go watch YouTube videos of how to play this game if I really need the help.
Yeah.
I have the whole internet at my disposal, and I bet there is somebody on YouTube who has done a more entertaining job of explaining how to play this game, whatever it may be, than you guys did. Because you guys who developed the game are very good at making video games, I'm sure, but writing instructions and stuff may not be your strongest suit. Although some companies do a really good job of hiring experts at doing their documentation and instructions and things, but for the most part, it's like, you guys just make the cool game. The community will figure out how to play it, and then I will watch their YouTubes.
Yeah. Sorry, I was counting.
No. No, by all means, if you need to count, let me know. I don't want to distract you. Oh, I have broken an axe.
Just, the smeltery is also a 5x5 thing.
Yeah, they were saying it's something you have. It's a physical construction. I guess like your magical doohickey that you have to build in physical space. It's not like the crafting table that's just one block.
Yeah.
That just sits there being all dumb. Oh, I'm a table. That's it. I'm just one block. Okay.
we now also have a new entrance into that cave over there.
Oh, did your underground basement collide with the cave?
Yeah.
Did you want it to do that?
Probably not, but I'll probably turn it into a...
I like that your answer is probably not. Like, you don't really know if you wanted that to happen or not.
Where does this... Is this literally the one that... Oh, this is the... Comes out the hole behind our tree. See, here I am. Ooh.
Hello!
Came out this hole way over here.
We have a furnace. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So...
See, now we have a way into our base right here.
Our base is super secure. Nobody can come in except through the 3 different entrances.
Good thing there's only me, you, and my brother on the server. Woo!
Well, I'm more worried about monsters. Monsters.
I'd be more worried about my brother. Did you know he has like 52 diamonds over at his base?
52?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Making me dig?
Well, okay, if you dig up some more diamonds, maybe don't mention the diamonds to your brother. Keep the diamonds for us.
See, that's so hard, because usually I just walk over to his chest, dump everything in, and it gets all sorted, so...
Yeah, well, you manually sort out the diamonds. Good grief, man. I think I did a comic strip about that specifically. Like, the diamonds are important. Keep track of them. Good grief.
How do I want to patch up this wall? I'll figure out later. So what have you been up to?
I am actually building, just putting in some floor. It is not fancy or anything. It is just oak wood planks. It is what I have available. It doesn't look cool or fancy or special, but, you know, right now it's just a matter of getting the structure constructed at all. I can go through and make it look cool later, I suppose. I mean, part of why I was putting off building is that we don't really have a plethora of fun and exciting building materials just yet.
Yeah. But no, you start off with just cobble and wood and then slowly build up.
Yeah, exactly. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Well, hopefully this episode we don't have like 2 chests blow up.
I think that is what the viewers like. I think it's like, you know, why is Mythbusters successful? Sure, the hosts are interesting and they have lots of useful information and science and knowledge and learning, but really, why is the show popular and successful? Because of the explosions! As, who is it, Mr. Torg, I think, from Borderlands would say, explosions! Well, I'm out of wood, so I guess this is how big my floor is for now. Let's see. Up-a-doo. Why, that is dirt. That is not a treasure chest. Treasure chests and dirt look alike to me, apparently. Should I put...
You're out of wood in a tree?
Well, I don't want to cut down the tree. It's a living tree. I don't want to kill the tree that I live in. You know, it's like the old expression, people who live in stones should not throw glass houses. People who live in trees should not cut down the tree that they live in. It's, you know, it's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I'm putting wisdom in your ear holes right now.
Awesome.
You are welcome.
I will learn, and I will never throw glass at a stone house again.
Yeah, because seriously, people live there. Why you gotta be that way?
Yeah.
Don't stone me, bro. That's a popular internet meme, right? Don't stone me, bro. People say that.
Absolutely.
It's super common.
Exactly.
You can't throw a glass house without hitting somebody who says, "Don't stone me, bro."
Exactly.
That's how the world works.
See, we're so hip. We know all the lingo.
We're hip to the monkey jive.
Exactly.
I'm totes hip, yo. I'm soup's hip. Okay, let's cut down some more trees so I have more wood. Or, this little bit of land that's not flat is bothering me. I will flatten it, and then I will cut down trees. I really am going to build today. I'm not going to spend the entire episode traipsing across the wilderness looking for a sheep. I found one cow and some pigs or something last time. That'll just have to be enough for now. Seriously, that's like all I did. The whole episode, I'm walking over here. Now I'm leading a cow back home. Oh, the cow's not following me anymore. Now he is again. Oh boy! That's how you get hits on the YouTubes. That's what people want to watch. No, this time I'm doing something much more exciting, like digging and cutting down trees and putting vanilla blocks in a flat line on the ground. I don't know that your YouTube channel is going to benefit a whole lot from having me be in your inaugural videos. Because I are boring at Minecraft. The only way I make my videos work at all really is I play for about 6 hours and then I record and be all like, this is what I did and learned and constructed while off the air. Doesn't it look cool, guys? Although I did have one fairly disastrous attempt to build some of the new mods on the air, which turned into an entire episode of me going, why isn't this working? Let me pause the recording while I look up instructions on the internet. Okay, guys, I'm back. I've totally figured it out. I just do this and this and this, and nope, that didn't work. Okay, I'm going to pause the recording and look it up on the internet again. And it was, oh my gosh, the mods are very cool, but they're a little complicated. Some of the stuff in them was kind of hard. Okay.
Oh good, you're on top of that since I can't see day and night right now.
Yeah, you are like a dwarf living underground.
Gnome.
I think, do you prefer gnome to dwarf?
Yes.
Dwarves are generally more popular. I find people tend to think... I find most people tend to think dwarves are cool and gnomes are... people say derogatory things about gnomes frequently.
Those people are wrong.
I think gnomes are cool too. Gnomes are more into building stuff. They're more like steampunky and constructing and stuff than dwarves, generally speaking. So I'm attracted to that. The idea that they're inventors. Dwarves are just a bunch of drunkards who dig holes.
Aye.
They do, apparently, in most mythologies, they do a lot of, I guess not mythologies, but, fantasy, recreational entertainment. They generally are very good at crafting fine works of stone or jewelry and metals and stuff, so that's cool. But yeah, I think gnomes are cool. They're particularly hated in World of Warcraft for some reason.
Especially by Tauren.
Who's Tauren?
Those Taurens.
Do you mean the Tauren?
Yeah, whatever they're called.
The race? I don't really know how to pronounce it. I call them Tauren, I think. I don't know.
The bull race.
My very first main in World of Warcraft, whoever made it to max level, was a Tauren druid. So I decided I didn't really like the druid. I have come to learn that I don't care for races that change shape, and that was the druid's main thing. So I kind of learned that lesson too late, but yeah.
Well, you could always just stick with healer, stay a caster form, never change.
I did that, but I think at the time, in the moment in history when I tried to raid, my impression was that druids were not very good at the healing. Everybody at the time was saying, oh, you're playing a druid, you should be tanking, you should be going bear form and tanking, that's what they're good at. And I was like, I'm not good at tanking, you've got to be on your toes. I don't know. tanking is hard. I mean, tanking is hard. So anyway, so I was like, can't I just DBS? And they were like, no, boomkins are lame. You can't DBS. So like, can I heal? And they're like, no, you should tank. I'm like, I don't want to tank. So you know what? Let me just get distracted and play a different game until the next expansion comes out.
I was about to say, is that when you quit for like super forever?
That I don't know. With with World of Warcraft, I go back and forth. Like, I'll be super into World of Warcraft for a few months, and then I'll quit for a few months, and then I'll get back into it for a little while, and then I'll quit for a little while. It's just been out for so long that it's weird to think that I've developed this sort of pattern of playing for a while and then quitting for a while. And most games you play for a while, and then when you quit, you don't necessarily ever come back to them. But with World of Warcraft, it's like I always have friends who are continuing to play after I've quit, or who start up again after I've quit, and they keep pulling me back in.
Yeah, speaking of World of Warcraft, when are you coming back so we can play? Because I just started playing again.
Oh, my sister wants me to play too. She's about to get a second character up to max level on the Horde side, which is exciting for her because her only other max level character is Alliance, so then she'll have one of each. So anyway, so yeah, she wants me to play again. Now you were talking about playing again, so
currently I got the hankering to play like 2 days ago, so I started playing, and I wanted to play Alliance, but I had no Alliance on my account at the time, so I kind of just chose a random server and I made every single class of Alliance on that server. And now I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to play.
Wow.
And my goal was to make it so not all of them were female gnome.
Wow. You super like gnome, huh?
Oh, I like gnome. Gnome's my favorite race. Besides goblin. Goblin and gnomes.
Goblins are cool. I got a goblin up to 30. I was always sad that I got distracted and never got him higher. Goblin hunter. So you're definitely gonna play gnome, it sounds like, huh?
Well, what I did is I made sure every single class was a different race-gender combo. So I only have one female gnome. I have one male gnome. Let's see here. I have both humans. I have both dwarves. I have both night elves. I have both gnomes. I have a Draenei, a worgen, and a panda.
Oh wow! Oh, pandas were kind of cool. I enjoyed them. They had a beautiful starting zone. Pandaria is really, really gorgeous.
I was going to ask you if you actually played yet all that, so obviously you have.
Well, I started a new panda character and played far enough to get through all of the panda starting stuff and back into the the main world of Azeroth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never played enough. Because I guess the pandas have endgame Pandaria stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did see that. That's where my sister's playing in right now, and she really likes it, it seems like.
See, you only saw the turtle, which isn't technically Pandaria.
Oh, but it's so cool! They live on a turtle!
Yeah, the turtle's pretty cool, but again, that's technically not Pandaria.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, phooey! I thought, all of Pandaria was a turtle. I thought you just came back to the same turtle, but it looked different, and the monsters were all super hard.
If you never played... Oh, you're missing some of the best cutscenes in that game, especially if you do the Horde. The Horde has one of the best cutscenes.
I know. Well, I've got an idea, Revlisstar. Let's get on Minecraft and spend an hour talking about how we should really be playing a different game altogether.
Well, what else are we doing right now? Building.
That's true. No, the truth is, I'll probably get back into Minecraft when the next expansion comes out.
Yeah, I think what got me into it just now...
Did I say Minecraft? I meant World of Warcraft.
Whatever.
I'm into Minecraft right now.
Just say craft.
I'm into Minecraft again. You know, Minecraft, I've done the same thing. I play it for a bit and then I quit and then I come back to it. This time it was the mod packs that got me back into it. But anyway, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
I literally think the thing that really got me into it this time was just recently they put on their website the new body of the female gnome, and I was like, oh my god, they didn't actually make her ugly, because I was afraid that with the new bottles coming out that something was going to go wrong and I was going to hate the female gnome, but it was all good. Actually, the funny thing is those new models, I don't like the Tarn. I've never liked them, but I think the new model has made me go, I might be able to play one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to play Alliance, though.
Well, I have Horgals.
Oh, okay.
My main is a level 90 Goblin Warrior, so...
Level 90 Goblin Warrior. Wow. That's pretty cool. So as a warrior, do you tank? Are you a tanking warrior?
No. I can tank up to Pandaria, but then I get all nervous that I might do something wrong, and so I don't want to make all the people in the heroics mad that I did something wrong, so...
Yeah, well, that's the problem with tanking. Like, I get pretty nervous about doing any sort of playing with strangers in World of Warcraft, so it's like, you know, if my friends are on, I can play with them, but otherwise I don't like to do dungeon runs with strangers. And tanking especially. Like if I'm absolutely convinced that I need to do a dungeon run and I'm so desperate that I'm willing to play with strangers, I can do that as DPS because that's easy. It's hard to mess that up, but yeah, if you're tanking or healing and you screw up, people get mad. People say unkind things.
The sad thing is though, I could do healing. I like Wrath of the Lich King, I was like main healer for my friends and me, but then I got like not Pandaria, but Cataclysm hit, and I was like, I'm tired of healing, and then never really went back. Tanking, I like tanking more, and DPS is so-so. I hate DPS just because it's like everyone seems to be in a competition of who DPS'd more.
No, well, you're right. Some people get that way. I mean, my thinking is just to be competent enough in what I'm doing that nobody gets mad at me. So it's like I don't need to be the most DPSer. I just don't want to be last place. Because the guy in last place, people are always like, why didn't you do more damage? Don't you know how to play your class, noob?
Exactly.
So I'm like, as long as I'm not bad enough that people get mad, and maybe I get a drop or two, that's totes win, yo.
But even still, that is, for me, I go, as long as I'm not behind the healer in DPS, and...
well, if the healer's out DPSing you, your healer's not healing right.
Unless the healer's totally geared. If I see somebody totally geared, I'm like, of course I'm going to be like 5% of the damage, because they're like 90% over there.
Well, maybe, but I guess if you guys are doing okay, the healer can do some DPS, but really the healer should be saving his mana for healing. Oh, it's daytime, yay. Like the worst, because I've done some healing too. I played a priest for a while, and I did some dungeon runs with him, and you're right, that healing's not as bad as tanking, not for me anyway. You just watch the health bars, and you get into a rhythm of hitting your heal button at the right time.
The funny thing about tanking seems intimidating, but if you really just... The only thing intimidating about it is the fact that you are kind of... Or people kind of look to you to know how to run the dungeon.
Right. So, hey, just because I've got the armor and the sword doesn't mean I know what the heck I'm doing.
Other than that, it seems like... What's it called? It just seems... It's actually one of the easiest things to do. You just sit there...
You're totes cray, yo.
All you do, you have one job, and one job only. Keep the mobs on you.
Yeah, but the mobs, like, moving stuff.
Well, you just move with them. Once they're all on you, it's pretty much just easy.
You gotta manage the aggro though. You gotta be like, oh wait, did that mob stop attacking me? I better go chase him down and do my aggro attack to get him back. And
aggro management's not that hard right now. It seems like all you gotta do is keep your AoE going and make sure you're hitting things that, or if somebody's hitting something you're not, just make sure that you hit it once in a while.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't. That's the interesting thing about WoW. It is always changing. So it's like I don't know what it's like right now. It's always changing.
Ultimately, it comes down to like warriors needs to keep or thunderclapping to keep their bleeds on everything. Consecration for the paladin needs to be up pretty much. Death and Decay, I think, is for Death Knight. And Bear, I think, just got to keep swiping. And Monk, I think, just got to keep throwing their beer at people. Yeah.
Monks are weird.
Monks are fun, though. Speaking of fantasy stuff, when's your D&D stuff coming back?
Oh, I've actually got a couple episodes that I need to get off my lazy tookus and get posted on the interwebs.
Cool. Because I love listening to it, and like I said, I've tried sneaking my way into it. I just need somebody to not be able to make it. Oh.
Well, we need to do a better job of actually playing regularly and posting regularly too. What am I doing?
Like I said, I enjoy listening to it and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I will try to get I'll try to get something uploaded one of these days. I've got, I have one particularly demanding 5-year-old fan who loves the Minecraft videos, and so I've been working pretty hard to get a lot of Minecraft stuff up lately. As long as I've got a wild hair to actually play Minecraft again, I'm like, may as well record it because I know at least one person out there likes it. My trees have not grown yet. I need more wood. Actually, I should look for maybe some different trees. We've got biomes plenty up, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, you're looking for more wood. I can see a lot of wood still. You don't have to cut down our tree, but there are other trees out there that are just as big and just as plentiful.
Yeah, and I've cut down some of them. I don't like cutting down the super big trees because it's kind of really hard to cut them down. Because first of all, you've got to get every piece of wood, or else you have something floating up there and it looks ridiculous and it makes my eyeballs bleed. And second of all, it actually takes a super long time. Although, maybe if I get one of these Tinker's Construct axes that apparently if you chop down the bottom of the tree, the whole thing falls down. If that works the way I think it works, that's awesome.
It works good, but it does not work on those trees.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Those trees are from a mod, right?
Well, it's not even that. The Tinker's Construct axe only can destroy like up to 30 blocks, and if a tree has more than 30 blocks to destroy, it does a 3x3 square.
Oh, okay. Well, in theory, if you used the scaffolding to climb to the top of that tree and started cutting it down from the top with the Tinker's Construct axe, that might work. It would still be a ton of work, but it sounds like it might be better than cutting it down the regular way.
Yeah.
Cutting it down the old-fashioned way. It is a little... cutting down trees for lumber would be so much easier if wood would just obey the laws of gravity in Minecraft.
Just cut a small little portion out and go timber!
Exactly! Whoever heard of lumberjacks who have to bring ladders out so they can climb to the top of the tree? So they can cut the tree down one piece at a time from top to bottom. I'm getting some pine here, though.
Nice.
And that's nice. Pine will have I think pine will have a slightly different coloring to it, so that'll be a little variety to build with.
Yep.
We need to find some of these dye trees. I don't know if dye trees are in the Direwolf mod pack.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
My brother's hogging them all.
Ha
No, he has a... Oh, run.
Have you found monsters?
Creeper was like right behind... Oh, God. I got away from it. Why did it blow up half our...
What? Oh, no. That's why I'm moving up into the tree. Where it's safe from creepers up there.
Yeah, I think our bottom half just isn't... What's it called?
Well, it's completely undefended. We don't have any sort of perimeter. We don't have a fence, a wall. We don't even have much light. I mean,
yeah, it's not lit up enough, I think.
Well, I've always considered the base of the tree to be a temporary place until we can move all of our stuff up into the top of the tree proper. But yeah, we've been living in that temporary shelter at the base of the tree for a really long time.
Where's my book? Where is my book?
Well, I don't know. What book?
My spell book.
Oh, dude, as a wizard, you need to guard your spell book with your life. Will Revlisstar find his spell book? You'll have to tune in to the next episode to find out. Because again, we recorded for far too long and I'm going to have to split this into 2 parts. So that's the end of this one. Thank you and good night.